If you have a disability or you have a client that has a disability, one of the things that you'll notice is that often within their plans within the NDIS that being more active or being more independent is the common theme with a lot of people. Now there's lots of different ways that you can be more active, there's lots of ways to get stronger, but one of the different methods that we're using at Faults Podiatry is using the anti-gravity treadmill. Now this is a great tool in being able to allow people to do more with less load on their bodies, and we have the ability to reduce up to 80% of body weight load. So people that struggle to walk long distances, people that have a lot of pain, people that are trying to get more active, it's a great tool. So I'll come and show you exactly what that involves. So I've got a client here on it at the moment, and we're doing a session on the anti-gravity treadmill. So we're currently walking at 70% of body weight, and so that's reducing 30% of the load on the legs. And so we can use this tool to reduce up to 80%, so it's only 20% of body weight. But usually we sit around levels of whatever it takes to reduce the load enough that can reduce the pain and symptoms and allow people to exercise continuously. And so this is relatively easy enough to get into with a bit of help, and from the side and from behind we can view the client walking within it. And this is, we've found this has been really useful with a lot of neurological conditions, hypermobility conditions, and any issue where they're struggling to do more. And so as we build capacity to load, it gives a functional way of increasing strength. And so usually, traditionally, we're always working with exercise physiologists and physio, and that's still important to continue to do the static and some functional strength. But to be able to give someone aerobic activity that can't usually get it, to be able to give functional strength for longer, and so to be able to, if you can only walk 2 minutes and then all of a sudden that you can walk half an hour, it gives you a much more sustained level of muscular endurance. And then we're also seeing for clients, there's been big barriers with hydrotherapy. So hydrotherapy has always traditionally been a great way of reducing load and still is, but how we can use the treadmill in a different way is to actually stagger and incrementally change the load. So if you're having a good day or a bad day, we can change the load from less body weight load to more body weight load. We can obviously adjust the speed of the treadmill, the time that they're on it as well, and to change things. And a lot of people get turned off by the pool, whether it be body image, whether it be the hassle of getting to the pool, getting into costume, the time that it takes for extra support workers, and often continence issues as well. Clients with incontinence issues, don't often feel comfortable getting into a pool, and so the treadmill's simple and easy to use, and it just involves a pair of really flattering bike pants, which I'll show you now. And those bike pants you put on, and once you've got your bike pants on, so these bike pants actually have a hoop around them and a zip. And so this is what forms the seal. So once you've got your bike pants on, you then can zip yourself into it, and that's how the bag inflates. And so it's through the bag inflating that we can control the load on the legs. So if you've got a client out there that's struggling to be active, or if you yourself are struggling to be active and you want an option, it's a great tool to use. And we've had lots of clients that have really progressed the amount that they're walking, their level of fitness, and what they can do in daily life. And so, which is ultimately doing what we're all trying to do and help people be more active and more independent.